For 24 years, Guinea was ruled by President Lansana Conté, who seized power in a 1984 military coup. His regime was marked by corruption, poverty, and a tight grip on power, despite Guinea's vast mineral wealth. As Conté's health declined, a power vacuum emerged, fueling speculation and tension. The country was rocked by protests and strikes, with citizens demanding change and an end to corruption. The government's response was often brutal, deepening public frustration. By late 2008, Guinea was a nation on edge, waiting for the inevitable. On December 22, 2008, state television announced Conté's death. The news spread rapidly, leaving Guineans anxious about what would come next. The constitutional successor was supposed to take over, but in Guinea, the military's word was law. The real question: what would the army do now? The people braced for a new chapter, uncertain and hopeful. The long, uncertain night had just begun. Guinea stood at a crossroads, its future hanging in the balance. The stage was set for a dramatic shift in power. Hours after Conté's death, junior military officers seized control. Their spokesman, Captain Moussa Dadis Camara, announced the suspension of the constitution and the formation of a ruling junta, the CNDD. Camara promised to fight corruption and poverty, presenting himself as a savior. Many Guineans cheered the coup, hoping for real change. The CNDD pledged to hold elections within 2 years and not to run for office themselves. International bodies condemned the coup but waited to see if the junta would keep its word. But optimism faded as Camara's rule grew more authoritarian. Televised anti-corruption sessions became public humiliations. The military cracked down on dissent, and Camara's supporters urged him to run for president. The promise of a quick transition to democracy began to unravel. Fear and uncertainty returned to Guinea. The hope for change was slipping away. The country braced for what would come next. In September 2009, opposition groups organized a massive pro-democracy rally at Conakry's main stadium. Tens of thousands gathered peacefully, demanding Camara honor his promise to step aside. The military responded with brutal force, sealing exits and opening fire on the crowd. Soldiers used live ammunition and committed horrific acts of violence, including sexual assaults. Over 150 people were killed, and more than 1,200 wounded. The massacre shocked the world and exposed the regime's brutality. International condemnation was swift, with sanctions and a UN investigation following. The events were declared crimes against humanity, with Camara held responsible. The massacre shattered any remaining support for the junta. Guineans and the world saw the true cost of broken promises. The hope for democracy seemed lost amid the bloodshed. The regime's legitimacy was destroyed. Guinea faced a new crisis, its future more uncertain than ever. The world demanded change.